Guys, how we doing? I'm Mac. Welcome back to Trading, guys. And sorry I'm a little bit late in getting this week's weekly fundamental stuff out. My wife just gave birth on Friday, and I literally got home from the hospital 10 minutes ago. So please bear with me. I'm trying to catch up while the wee man is getting his head down. Let's see what we've got. So I want to see, wait there, what date are we on first? 17th. Okay, let's see. Hold on. 9 to 15th. So that, okay, that's this week. So I'm going to go back last week and we'll filter. I'm just going to fly through it, guys, because obviously just as a kid and I want to get this over and done with. But at the same time, I do need to do it. So last week, China, terrible. China, terrible. Good numbers for NZD, but just remember, like, it's not enough to overall say that excuse me. Oh, pardon me, guys. It's not enough to say that the NZD economy is strong, right? It's not strong at all. A couple of good numbers, but that's fine. Westpac consumer sentiment is up, and Oz visitor arrivals is down. Employee expectations 3.6 down. That's bullish, but still. New loans bearish. Yeah, but it's pretty shit. Let's have a look at this week so far. Let me just get my notepad as well. I almost forgot. Where's my bloody pen now? Right, so remember to write the top trades. Strong, weak, and neutral. Alright, guys, as I said, I'm just going to fly through this today. Strong, weak, neutral. And the idea behind it is, what you're doing is, you find economies which are strong, find economies which are weak, find economies which are neutral. Not really doing much. Good data, bad data, good data, bad data, blah, blah, blah. You ignore the ones which are neutral, and you pair up a strong economy with a weak economy. And that's how you know if you're going to be buying or selling a pair, based on solid fundamentals, right? What have we got so far? Below 50, so it's bearish. Anything above 50 is bullish. Anything below 50 is bearish. Industrial production is down. Don't be fooled that that's green, remember. Look. It was previously 6.2. Now it's 5.9, so it's decreased. Why is it green and look like a positive? Because they forecasted it to be even worse than what it is, 5.3, and it came in better than forecasted. Sorry, guys, my mouth is watering like hell because I barely ate all bloody day. It came in better than forecast, so it shows as green. But some people that don't really understand how to read this will look at that and be like, oh, green, no, that must have been bullish. No, it's absolutely not. Look, previously, 6.2, so it's coming down. Shit. Retail sales have increased, that's good for the economy. Fixed asset investment 4.1, that's good. Unemployment rate has increased, that's not good. Yeah, so for me, guys, there is no real change. I am keeping Aussie dollar in neutral and NZD in weak, even though we're getting, there they go, shit numbers. So even though last week was a little bit of good numbers, it's not enough in the bigger picture, right? And we don't just change it willy-nilly. We don't just change it because there's one good number. Let's have a look at CAD. What day are we on? 17. Alright, so that's this week. Hold on. Let's see last week. I'm just trying to keep my voice down, guys, because the wee man's sleeping. CAD. So they cut rates again. It doesn't always mean a negative bearish reaction, because it was anticipated. They already had it priced in that they were going to cut rates, so it's not a shock, right? Sometimes it can give a kind of bullish reaction because it's already priced in. Where you get the big negative reaction if it says like 3.25 here, right? And they say, all right, they're going to cut rates to 3, and then it comes in at 2.5 or something. It's like, holy shit, a massive jump. Then you're going to get a big bearish reaction, but that's fine. That's shit. Manufacturing sales has increased, but it's only month on month. Wholesale sales have increased, but they're both month on month, right? So we don't really care. We've got CPI tomorrow, so we'll keep an eye on that. And core retail sales, yeah. So CPI is going to be the big one tomorrow for CAD, and I'm keeping it at neutral, right? In the markets, you get 3 stages of a market cycle, right? You get inflation, i.e. bullish market, a bull market, right? You get deflation, a bear market, which everyone knows about. You also get stagflation, where, like, since November, markets have just been fucking bouncing around. They've been going up and down, but they haven't actually been moving up or down. It's just stagflation, it's doing fuck all, and that's why markets are so shit right now. Of course, if you're a scalp trader, day trader, there's plenty for you to get involved in, but I'm a swing trader. I wait for the market to hit specific weekly zones, then I take the trade. I don't fuck around with the hourly time frames and blah blah blah. I wait for the hourly entrance, and then I just take it and I leave it for weeks upon weeks. So Canada we've got as neutral. Let's just move on, get this over and done with. CHF. I always play CHF in neutral because it's I only really trade it when the sentiment of the market changes, i.e. risk on, risk off, right? So yeah, I'm just going to keep that in neutral. It's pretty much always neutral for me. I don't even know why I waste my time looking at it. What we got? Euro. Last week. Yeah, Euro's really shit, but let's see what we've got. Okay, that's good numbers. That is a bullish, bearish. Still bearish. I mean, it's better than before, but still bearish. Still minus 2.9. But it's showing some strength, right? So, look, for those of you who are like, well, if Euro's weak, why does it look like it's flying? I already covered this in last week's video, but in case you didn't watch last week's video, this is the reason right here. The 10-year bonds, because the euro was actually so shit, it meant their government bonds were dirt cheap. So everyone was buying them. And in order to buy bonds in a country, you must purchase the bonds in the currency of that country. I.e., so if you're buying German bonds, which you can see fuckloads of people bought because the euro's so shit, so the bonds were so cheap, so fuckloads of people bought them. What happens is when everyone buys bonds, they have to buy it in the euro. And when everyone's buying billions of dollars of euro, it gives you this false strength. It creates a huge demand for the euro currency. When there's a huge demand for the euro currency and not enough supply, what happens to the strength of the currency? It goes up. So the eurozone is not strong in any way. It's totally fucked. And the reason, ironically, why it went up last week is actually because it's fucked. Because it's so shit. Bonds were cheap and everyone bought them, and that gave you the false strength. Okay, so that's why it is. That's why you can't just look at these numbers and be like, oh, that's strong and that's weak, blah blah blah. You need to look at the whole big picture. Overall, the euro is still fucked, right? It's totally weak. But that's the reason why. Well, again, bearish, bullish, but it's shit. It's what's this? Stagnant, bearish. Don't be fooled just because it's 0.6, just because it's green, because they thought it would come in at 0.2 and it came in at 0.6, which is better than forecast. However, it's lower than previous, so it's bearish. Again, stagnant and a little bit stronger, but it's Italian, so it doesn't even affect the market. Nobody gives a shit about Italy. Nobody cares about Italy or Spain because they have fuck all effect. Moving on. This week we have got CPI on Wednesday, so we'll be waiting for that. We'll have a look at everything else. But yeah, for me, I'm still keeping euro in weak, guys. There's not really much market change in terms of strength, etc. Let's see what I've got. BRC retail sales monitor. Shit. Bearish, bearish. Bearish, 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 bullish, bearish, bearish, bullish, bullish. Pound is still neutral for me. It's neither good news nor bad news. It's just, well, I mean, that is a lot of bad news, but it's still not enough to make it weak. But it's still pretty shit. What have we got? Thursday is a big day for the pound. Okay, so we're gonna wait and see what all this brings. But yeah, for me, pound is still in neutral. It's neither weak, it's neither strong. It's just in this neutral time. Again, it's because we've all changed over, right? Where everyone's waiting to see the effects from Trump's tariffs and fucking and all sorts of this Ukraine fucking bullshit. Everyone's waiting to see the results of all this, right? So markets are nobody. All the big institutions are just fucking holding on to their money because they're like, what the hell do we do? When you see all this stock market crash, the stock market lost trillions in a week and all that, it's fucking bollocks, guys. You need context, right? Don't listen to all the fear mongering. All that happened was fucking profit taking. Loads of fucking big institutions and big, institutional traders took their fucking profits, right? What the news doesn't tell you is when we had that massive sell-off in markets, the indices and all that were all just fucking red, right? The stock market was just red. It was just profit taking. It dropped by 1,000 points, right? What the news didn't tell you is 3 days later, the market had already increased again by 1,200 points. So it's fucking ridiculous. It was just a profit taking and everyone fucking just jumped back in. That's all it is. But don't listen to the news when it's like, oh my god, there's a bloodbath. Fucking, the markets are crashing. We're going to go into a fucking recession. It's bullshit. It's just fear to make idiots that don't know what they're fucking doing gamble in the markets. Instead of trading, understanding the fucking information and how to interpret it and how to use it, they print all this fucking bullshit fear in order to get idiots to start gambling. Because they need you for the liquidity, right? And that's the reason behind it. Japan. Let's have a look. Bearish, bullish, bearish, 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 bullish, bearish, 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 bearish. Japan's is fucked. I'm gonna keep it in neutral for now because, like I said, you don't just change it. You don't just jump from neutral to weak on a weekly basis, right? You just kind of monitor it and be like, right, how long? If you get a good 2-3 weeks of bad data, then you're like, okay, you could change it. And then when you see this week data, you could think about it. Okay, next week's probably going to be quite poor. This week. If you're looking at this last week and you're going right into next week, the Japanese yen is looking quite poor. So in the micro side of things, you could say it's weak, it's bearish, absolutely. But I'm a bigger picture guy, right? How is the whole economy as a whole? Blah blah blah. It's not good yet. If I get another week or two of bad numbers, I will be placing this back into weak. All right, just not quite yet. Over there. Let's see what we've got this week. There's no rate cut or rate hike. Numbers aren't looking too good. So, Japanese yen will remain neutral for me. Let's have a look. Last week, what we got? Bearish, bullish, bearish, 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 bearish. Bearish. Bullish. Bearish. Bearish. Bullish. Bullish. I'm still keeping, even though we've had like bad numbers there, I'm still keeping it strong, guys. Just because it's got 1 week of bad news doesn't mean it's fucking, it's bad. The economy's bad as a whole. Things are just getting messy right now. You have to remember that. Don't confuse short-term mess with, oh my god, this economy's fucked, because it's not. Still one of the fucking best economies out there. We've got loads of news this week, so let's see what we get coming up. All right, so again, guys, I am so my currency strengths: USD strong, weak, NZD, Euro, neutral, AUD, CAD, CHF, GBP, and Japanese yen. Now, I'm a big picture guy, right? Let's have a look at what Prime Market Terminal says for this week. Okay, shit. Wait there. Wait there, try and... Can I move that? No, I can't move it, can I? Hold on. There we go. Wait, now move my screen. I don't know why. Right, let's see what we've got here. So, let me refresh. Now this here tells you the intraday stuff, right? Is it weak today? Blah, 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 right? Mine's obviously the overall bigger picture. So these guys, for this week, if you are a scalp trader, day trader, they've got USD down as neutral, Euro is neutral, same as us. No, we've got weak, sorry. GBP bullish, which now we've got that as neutral. CAD bearish, AUD bullish, NZD neutral, Japanese yen bullish, that's weird. CHF bearish, alright. Now remember, this is like your scalper type, this is what's happening this week, and my information and data is what's happening overall, right? As in the big picture, the grand scheme of things. Okay guys, so that is us for this week. Let's have a great week. I'm currently in sales Euro USD, a swing trade. I'm just going to let it run. If it stops me out on the daily time frame, I'm going to let it go up on the rejected weekly time frame, and I will re-enter that trade. Excuse me that this fucking hell. This video's been a bit boring. As you know, normally I'm full of energy and fucking blah blah blah, but I'm absolutely fucking starving and my mouth is watering like crazy, so it's actually hard for me to speak. Honest to God, I'm so fucking hungry. I just wanted to hurry up and smash this out so I've got the rest of the day to myself, you know what I mean? So yeah lads, have a great week. Don't overtrade, don't over risk. While markets are shit, you don't need to trade every day. Just sit back, wait for the sniper fucking shots, and away we go. Let's have a quick look at oil, sorry. Oil is still bearish for me, of course. It's gonna, wait there. It's probably gonna come up to around here. This would be my next zone for oil. If oil comes up to here, that's where I'd be looking. Bish, bash, bosh. If you want to take the buy from here up to there, be my fucking guest. I won't be. I will simply be waiting because I only trade in line with the trend, right? I'll be waiting for it to come back up, retest this zone here, reject, and then go this small candle, large engulfing. It could retest this zone because it's probably about the 618. This is a 786. I'm going to wait for this, and I'll be taking it from here. Boom, boom. All right. Copper. Look at my copper trade. Look, this is the last one. I hope some of you caught it. We did catch it. We just never caught this second one. We closed out around here, and I never caught this second one. My bad. But we did get a brilliant copper trade with like 3,100 pips. If you're still in this, or if you marked up your charts to follow this, you're probably at about fucking 7,000 or 8,000 pips right now from this weekly trade. All right, guys. That's pretty much it for me. I'm not taking anything else just now. Alright lads, have a great week. Don't overtrade, don't over risk, and I'll see you soon.